Well, Sabbath greetings to everybody. I don't have any idea how well this is going to go or how many times I'm going to have to do this because I'm standing out in front of my garage. I never know who's going to walk by or who's going to drive by, so if it gets noisy, I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to make this brief tonight. I hope you've had a productive week. I hope it's been a good week for you. It's been a busy week here and to be honest, not as productive as I would have liked, but I did get a new webcast written, which I've been meaning to do for some time, and yet I was kind of struggling to get that going, and then I got one done today, and I'm actually started on a second one, so I'd like to get caught up with my webcasts. But since being gone for an extended amount of time, it's taken me a little bit of time just to get caught up, and now busy back trying to get these webcasts caught up. So I did have a chance, might just mention, I had a chance to talk to my younger brother who's serving over in England and serving that part of the world now as the director of the work over in that part of the world, and everything's going very well as far as the move to the new office / home there. He gave me a tour of his home by Skype, and the office is there, and very impressive. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful home, and they have just everything they need for the most part there to do the work for that part of the world there. And so it was nice to get that tour and to know that they're hitting the ground running there. And so I know that he and Angela and Kaylee's over here right now, still getting ready to go to camp and visiting with her grandparents back in our hometown. But I know they're excited about their new assignment there, but also it's a big job, and there's a lot to be done. So I know they would greatly appreciate your prayers during their transition and serving the brethren over there. I know they would appreciate that very much. But Adam is doing very well, sends his love, and it was great to catch up with him. I hadn't talked to him in some time. So I do appreciate your prayers for him and his family as they transition. And from the sounds of things, Mr. Weston is transitioning there at Charlotte, beginning his duties there, his new duties as president and COO. So everything is going well in terms of the work and all the transitions and things that are going on. So I know that all those folks that are affected by that appreciate your prayers. You might hear something going on in the background there. That's my grill. We've got hamburgers on the grill, got some veggies on the grill for our traditional Friday evening meal of hamburgers and French fries. And so looking very much forward to that. The kids have also been working on a cake in there for dessert. I think we've got some ice cream. So if you're hungry and you haven't eaten yet and you're just listening to this, sorry about that, but we are looking forward to a wonderful meal this evening. I hope you all are praying for one another. I hope you're looking forward to a very positive Sabbath. We look forward to seeing the brethren in Peoria. It's a very rare occasion for us to get to Peoria, but we're looking forward to trekking to Peoria in the morning. Looking forward to seeing the brethren there. The rest of you we'll see in the weeks and the months ahead. But we love you all very much. I hope you're praying. Again, praying for one another. Appreciate your prayers for us, and I'm praying for you. Hope you're praying for those that are sick and hurting and in need of God's intervention and healing. And certainly those things are very important for us to focus on for one another as we love each other and we grow as a family, and as we see the end of this age approaching very quickly. So I hope you're watching the news, and another terrible tragedy happened. I believe it was just today. There was another. Oh, the headlines are just, can be quite depressing anymore. But unless you have that framework of prophecy and you know where it's all headed, and we do know where this is all headed. We know that in the end we win, and we look forward to a future that is devoid and without all of the pain and the suffering, the war and the violence and the terrorism and the division. There's so much division in this country, as we see, probably a greater political divide than we've seen in some time. That's been going on like that for a long, long time, but it really is at its peak right now in the midst of this political cycle. And so we do want to avoid all of that political division and getting involved in that type of thing. It's very ugly. We don't want any part in that. We know that what true righteous government is going to look like, and we try to practice that in the church today and set an example in that way, but we look forward when it takes over the whole world. Righteous government is coming soon. So I hope you all have a tremendous Sabbath wherever you plan to keep it. I love you all. We'll talk again real soon. Take care.